everyone, and welcome to Openshop. The wait is over, my friends. The wait is over. Revelry Hair Care is here at Openshop, and I know you've been dying to get your hands on this brand. Wendy's here, founder and owner. Ollie, our amazing hairstylist, is here, and we have Rika, our beautiful model, as well. It's going to be an amazing show. We have an hour of incredible hair care, silicone-free, Australian-made, loaded with beautiful ingredients. And why do we need all that? Because if we want beautiful hair, we have to take care of our hair in between salon visits. It doesn't matter what happens at the salon because we're only there once every 8 weeks, right? It's what we do at home. So what do we need to avoid and what do we need to do to have beautiful hair all the time? Well, we're going to share that with you over the next hour, particularly if you have fine, limp, flyaway hair. Put your hands up. Who needs volume? Who needs flyaways tamed? Who needs a boost? And who wants to wash their hair less? Well, I do. That is me in a box. And if that's you as well, you are going to love this pack. We are going to share with you a brand new innovation in hair care. When we talk about hair care, well, normally we talk about shampoos, conditioners, treatments, right? What about pre-shampoos? What about pre-treatments? What about detoxing your scalp and your hair every time you wash? Well, that is what Revelry has developed, the most amazing detox shampoo. And I've been using this for the last month and I absolutely love it. I know that a lot of you have already been shopping on our website. When I just released the product, we have been inundated with you guys saying, when are you launching Revelry? This is a unique boutique brand that you are going to love. You are going to wash your hair less because there's absolutely no silicones, and we're going to talk about that and why you need to avoid that. We're also going to talk about that detox shampoo, and we're also going to talk about some beautiful, natural, vegan, cruelty-free ingredients. Nothing like it out there. You're going to love it, and I'm going to start off with an exclusive pack for you with a massive, massive saving. In fact, you're going to get shampoo and conditioner for free. But before I do that, I'm going to make you hold out for a little bit longer. I'm going to introduce you to Wendy, who's the founder and owner of the brand. Welcome to Revelry, Wendy.
Hello, thank you. Very excited to be here.
So happy to have you. 30 years experience in the hair care industry.
Yes.
What brought you to bring out and develop this amazing range?
I guess it is all the years that I worked in well, not just hair care, but beauty, and it kind of came full circle for me. So there was no other job I ever wanted to do as a little girl but be a hairdresser. That's all I wanted. And at 14 years old, I was in the salon, sweeping the floor, doing all the jobs. And then I kind of had a bigger career outside of that in the beauty industry, doing product development, in makeup. And the last 15 years was in natural beauty. And it led me to realise that there's not a great deal of hair products that were natural, had good ingredients and performed. And so that's where Revelry came from. But it was quite the journey. I was like, oh, this will be easy. I've done lots of product development. And the shampoos alone, kind of 2 years later, it took to get there. Because for me, it was natural ingredients that were better for the hair, taking out ingredients you didn't need, but ultimately I wanted it to perform. And I wanted it to perform like when I used to work in the salon.
Well, this is it. You know, we can find natural ingredients out there, but is it going to give us beautiful, manageable, styleable hair? Not necessarily.
That's right. And my hair was that example. I mean, not that you can tell today, but my hair's really curly.
Right.
So I went down this road of trying lots of different shampoos and conditioners that were natural, and most of the time I couldn't get a comb through it.
Yeah.
So that was where the journey started. And I was like, okay, I've changed to natural makeup, I've got more natural skincare, I'm really conscious of ingredients, but my hair just can't get there. And so, you know, it always seems like a good idea to make it yourself.
Well, one of the big drivers that Wendy and her business partner worked on was developing a product that had no silicone. Now, this might be a word that you've heard bandied around in the beauty industry, and it's used a lot in your inexpensive shampoos and conditioners that you might find at the supermarket or on the chemist. Now, what is silicone? Can we explain to the ladies at home why it's really, really important to avoid this in our hair care?
I mean, silicone is one of the main ingredients in most traditional hair cares. And the reason that it's in there is it gives an instantaneous smooth feeling to the hair. But so that's how you get that instant feeling of, oh, my hair feels fabulous. But it's also how you get that feeling the next day when you need to wash it immediately. It's like it's made of polymer and plastics, and it sits on the outside of the hair shaft. So literally, it's not actually adding any value to the hair or improving the hair health at any time. So if anything, it can be a little bit suffocating. And today, when we're talking about fine hair, it just weighs it down. And so we're in this cycle, and I guess that's how we use more and more product, is that we have to wash it almost every day or every second day. We wash it one day, it's in a ponytail the next day. And so the silicone, when we started to develop the product, I realized it added no value. And if anything, it detracted, and it didn't give you your best hair.
Well, it allowed the supermarket brands to sell more product.
That's right.
Because you had
and
to
make
wash
it
your
a lot
hair
cheaper
often.
as well.
Okay, but you know, this is what most people have been saying through the reviews, and I will read them for you throughout the show, is that I stopped washing my hair every day. I started going to every second or third day. If you want that, if you want better hair, if you want better quality hair, if you want more manageable hair, and you want healthier hair, and you want less hair breakage, and you want better volume, and you want to stop using silicone and parabens and fragrances that are all so superfluous, they really aren't necessary in there, then you're going to get your hands on this kit. Have a look. Item number 300019, okay, 300019. Normally this kit would be 129. You're getting the shampoo, the conditioner, the detox, as well as the volumizing mist. Now, I haven't even touched the surface about what's in these products. You've got so many incredible nurturing ingredients as well as the things that aren't in there. I'm going to go through that. But you're literally getting the shampoo and conditioner for free. Those two products are normally $24.50 online. You're getting both of them for free because you have a $49 saving. In fact, let me share with you the breakdown. The detox shampoo, which is using black salt and peppermint. Oh, it's exhilarating in the shower. $40. The volumizing mist, which I use absolutely every day. In fact, I'm right down to my last few little sprays. $40, and that has moringa in there, so beautifully protective as well as the shampoo and conditioner that's not going to weigh down your hair. There is no sulfates. There are no parabens. So you're not having any heavy detergents washing your hair either. So you're going to keep your colour for longer. $79.95, cruelty-free, vegan, as well as Australian made, which we love that as well. So I want to talk about the issues. Wendy, Revelry makes a few different categories.
We do.
This is specifically for volume. Tell me about the type of hair that are going to benefit from this kit.
This kind of hair has normally been people that have been a bit long suffering with their hair product choices as well. So it's flat, it's lifeless, it often looks quite dull, the style doesn't last, you're blow drying and washing it. I mean, particularly people that use volume boosts are washing their hair all the time.
Yes.
Split ends, and you're kind of going around in a circle, because the more you wash it, the more you blow dry it, the more you use heat styling, the more you're using product. So you kind of get yourself into this circle where your hair really never improves.
Well, I always find too with fine hair, my hair after a day usually would look dirty and oily. So I'd feel like I'd have to wash it again, right?
That's right. And you feel like you wake up in the morning and you don't have a lot of style. So the reality of this hair type is it's just lank a lot of the time, and it's flat, and you kind of have to really work hard. And most people will say their style lasts hours, not even the day. So you get up, you blow dry, you use product, but you still don't quite get there. And I guess part of the problem here is the reality is a lot of the products that you're using are weighing your hair down even more.
Because the silicone's
so it's getting flatter as the day goes on, because you've got, for hard styling products in there, you've got silicone in every single step of those products as well.
Of course.
You're shampooing, you're conditioning, probably using a leave-in spray, heat protectant, then you'll use some sort of styling product and hairspray. So you're just literally layering more and more of what's literally weighing the hair down.
Right. So you're not imagining it, girls. Okay?
No, you're not.
It is literally getting weighed down by these products. So I want you to try this product. I want you to use it and try it. We've got a money-back guarantee, okay? You will be converted. I want to go to Ollie right now, because we have a kit right now for $79.95, and I want to talk to a professional. Right, because when you've got women coming into your salon, you've been in the business for how long? Hairdressing?
13 years now.
13 years.
Yeah.
So what do you find most of us are coming in and saying?
Well, very similar to what you guys have just said. And Wendy, can I say absolutely well done on your range, because I think it's absolutely amazing. I've used a lot of it myself at home, and I'm amazed with the results just in my own hair. But going back to main concerns, like a lot of clients come in when they've got finer hair, they want more volume in the hair, they want it to be more luscious. breakage as well, which
Yeah.
I found with this range really helps with a lot of breakage. And you're right, in a lot of products there is silicone, and it's just so bad for the hair, and it actually really upsets me that they still make products with it in.
I know, right?
But anywho, and again, the price. I think the price of this product is absolutely amazing. It's a professional range with supermarket pricing, and I think that's
how important
amazing.
is that home care factor? Because I think we all kind of rely on our hairdresser to make us look gorgeous on that one day.
That's correct.
And then we
yeah.
step out, and then the next day, the next wash is like, oh.
Well, if you're putting silicone back in your hair, what can I do?
Yeah, that's right. You're not a miracle.
That's
you can't
it.
be there every day in our bathroom.
But yeah, if you had a range like this in your bathroom, it will definitely maintain what I can do in the salon, and then you can definitely get the looks at home a lot more easier.
Right, now the results that you've achieved today, I mean, obviously you're a professional stylist, but we can achieve this at home by using the detox shampoo.
100%.
Yeah, and the styling mist. I mean, the result on Reika's hair is stunning. We will look at some before and afters in a moment, but we can all relate to this kind of hair type, which is, you know, it's a little bit fine. We've coloured it, we've treated it. We don't want to damage it. Hair fall or hair breakage means we just have to keep cutting it.
Yeah.
So we might not get the style that we want. So for $79.95, that gives you the entire kit. Now, Ollie, I'm going to get you to restyle a little bit as we go through the show.
Perfect.
Can
Yes.
you give us some hot tips?
Sure, definitely. So when you are using a volumizing spray like this one, just be very conscious not to use too much, right? A lot of people at home use too much product. This range is very highly concentrated. You don't need to use too much. So that's very important to remember. When you're spraying something like this on, step away, don't spray it right around the root. Bring your hand back a little bit. Again, it's highly concentrated. Don't use too much. With the shampoo and conditioner, same thing. I'd always recommend shampooing the hair twice with shampoo. First of all, use a small amount of shampoo. Do one shampoo, that'll break up the dirt and the grease. And then use a second shampoo, and that will actually remove it. Again, what I love about this product is another concern from a lot of people at home is they wash their hair every day. Stop it. It's so bad for your hair. You're washing out all your natural oils in your hair. Please stop doing it. Buy a range like this. I absolutely love this product. And the more you use it, the less you'll actually have to wash your hair.
Beautiful.
So I'd start off maybe washing it. If you're an everyday washer, I'd start off washing it about 3 times a week. The first week or 2 will be difficult, but then after that, you're laughing.
Yeah, because you're overproducing oils right now.
Exactly right.
Because you are stripping your hair and your scalp of all its natural oils, and your body's going, whoa, she stripped it again, I'm going to make more. Whoa, you need more. So yeah, give it a few days. I want to get into the detox, because this is a category, Wendy, that you have pioneered. And to me, when I first started using the range, it was like a, oh my gosh moment, this is so good, because we do need to detox our hair. We have sprays and pollution and oil and sand and chlorine and all these different pollutants in our hair, and then we try and wash it, and then we try and style it and wonder why things aren't working. So tell me a little bit about the detox shampoo. It's really your hero, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the detox came a little later in the range, and it was when I started to realise that people are using a lot of product in their hair, and the love of dry shampoo is obviously driving a build-up around the hair as well. I personally love dry shampoo too. So, I mean, whilst I use it a lot less now, but the reality is all of these things were building up, and people are getting dry scalps from product as well.
Do you know what? I've just realised that I have not used dry shampoo for the last month.
Yeah, because you haven't had to wash your hair as often.
I haven't had
yeah.
to. Because I only just realised then. That's amazing. Okay, so this is the detox. So what is this?
It's really unique in style. So you can see it's quite a thick, almost gummy kind of shampoo, and that's because we've got mixed in there 2 types of salt. We've got the black lava salt, and then we've got the pink salt as well. Now they're literally in there to help the scalp. So our whole belief in hair care is healthy scalp means healthy hair. Because in the past, all of the products kind of really relate to the hair, the ends of the hair, getting volume, making it smoother, getting rid of split ends. But where does your hair literally come from? And if you have an unhealthy scalp, your hair can't thrive from the beginning.
It's like a garden, right?
Yeah.
It can't grow.
That's right.
Good
It's the
veggies
soil, for your hair. And the reality is, so we kind of always try to take a step back and go, okay, what ingredients are going to help with the scalp? And then secondary, what ingredients are going to then help with the hair concerns that everybody has?
Right.
So in this case here, we kind of addressed, I guess, the scalp problems of a dry, itchy scalp. It can come from either that's naturally you've got a dry scalp, or because you use a lot of product, or you wash, you don't wash your hair as effectively as what dry scalp normally comes from.
And a lot of that itchiness can also come from the very heavy detergents
That's right.
and cleansers that are in traditional shampoos. So peppermint oil, we've got the menthol in there. You can imagine how good this smells.
Amazing.
We've got the cranberry oil. Now this is one of the key ingredients. It's also in the mist, so you're going to be popping that on when you go to style. You've got the strengthening from the chromosol oil. You've got the peppermint oil, which is just so uplifting and invigorating. You've got the shea butter, which is hydrating. And of course the jojoba oil, which we know is such a great oil for the hair. It's always been used for the hair, and it's going to help balance those natural oils. Plus, of course, you got those salts, the Hawaiian black lava salt, which is exfoliating, and the pink salt as well, which is getting rid of those dead skin cells. So how often do we want to do the detox?
So this is a treatment shampoo. It's not every time you wash your hair. I mean, when you first get started with Revelry, you might get a little bit obsessed with it because you kind of get in the shower and you're like, oh, and your hair feels cleaner than it's ever felt before. Like even the first time I used it, I was like, oh, this is next level. As in, I've never had such clean hair. I've never, you know, and it was so easy to blow dry and so shiny as well. But you don't need to use it every time. So once you kind of get into your normal routine, you can use it probably every second or third time you wash your hair. So it really depends how often you wash your hair. Like in my case, I'm now at a stage with Revelry that I only have to wash my hair about once a week. So it means I'll use it every second time.
And I tend to use it probably once a week because I'm washing my hair
a few times,
2 or 3 times, depending on kind of exercise or whatever. So you'll find that your detox shampoo will last longer than your shampoo, marginally longer. But you're getting the entire kit. Now I want to see what Ollie's been doing over there because I could hear a hairdryer and I think you've just given Reka another little bit of a zhuzh. Did you use the mist again to reactivate?
I did, yes. So we actually used it earlier, but I just wanted to freshen the hair up a little bit, just to give you guys at home a little look on what we're doing. So I literally just dried it off just to create that little bit more volume. And now I'm just going to put a little tongue through it and create a little bit more body. Also, what I do actually love about this product is the volume stays. So a lot of products at home, guys, when you do use your volumizing products, I know that, you know, it looks great for a day or two, but what I love about this range, it will last. I promise you. Again, washing it twice a week, you'll have fabulous hair all week long.
I can't get over the shine on Reka's hair because, you know, with blonde hair, it's quite hard to get that shine, especially when we are trying to create volume as well. Because as we know, with a lot of volumizing shampoos, all they're doing really is just using less hydrating ingredients. So what happens is that we need, even though we've got fine hair, we still need nourishment because our hair's
especially
dry.
when your hair's blonde or if you're having any kind of colour, you're using heat stool. So basically volume, we take out what's actually good for the hair and leave kind of, I guess, the more base to try and give the volume to it. And I guess it's always good to understand volume as well because when we think of volume, we always think of big hair, but it's not that. For people with finer hair, it's literally just a style that stays nice for the day. You know, it's got a little bit of root lift, it stays, a little bit of curl stays in it and it looks good all day.
We don't need bold and the beautiful hair every day. We just want a healthy, good-looking head of hair each day. And how much better is your day when you have a good hair day? I mean, it's our confidence, it's our whole look. If you want to pick up this kit, you can do that right now, $79.95. That is a $49 saving. That means you are literally getting the shampoo and the conditioner for free. You get a money-back guarantee. So if you've been wanting to switch out your shampoo and your conditioner, if you're washing your hair every day, if you're not getting the results that you want, if you're getting breakage, if your hair just seems limp and tired, switch it out. There is nothing to lose. You're getting beautiful natural ingredients, no silicons, no sulfates, no parabens, no synthetic oils. All the oils you see on here are naturally derived. In fact, 2 of them are certified organic. So you're getting a really clean Australian-made product that's going to give you the hair that you want. You're going to wash less, you're going to have less breakage, and no build-up finally, and you get the most amazing deal. In fact, it's an exclusive deal to us. Wendy's here. She's absolute, you can't get this deal anywhere else. And what makes it even easier to switch up today is that you can use Afterpay. You can switch out and use those Afterpay payments to pay it down over 4 installments. Let's have a look at how that works.
Let's celebrate and shop. Afterpay is now available online at openshop.com.au. Afterpay lets you order your item today and pay for it over 4 simple fortnightly instalments. You can link your debit or credit card to your Afterpay account, whatever you prefer, and Afterpay will collect your quarterly instalments every 2 weeks. For example, if you purchase this necklace through Afterpay, which costs $80, you'll pay $20 every fortnight over 4 equal payments. You can make a purchase via Afterpay by visiting openshop.com.au. Afterpay is an online service only and not available via our call centre. Best news is you'll receive your item up front. This is not a lay-by system. So if you're a bit strapped for cash and you want something now, it's so simple with Afterpay. Check out Afterpay now online at openshop.com.au.
Welcome back. I hope you've got yours on order already. There is no way this is going to last. It was already selling on our website the moment the stock dropped. The moment the stock dropped. I feel sorry for our call centre people because they're like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? It's here. In fact, it's only available in certain boutiques. It's available in an amazing boutique in New York. You can buy them individually. You can, but don't do that. We've got the most amazing deal where you get $49 saving. Because you're going to wash your hair less, it's going to last longer, and most importantly, you're going to have the best hair that you can get today from Revelry. Now, we're going to talk about active ingredients, key ingredients, because we've talked a lot about what's not in there and what we need to be avoiding, but what do we want in our hair care product that's actually going to give us the results? And one of those key ingredients, which is clinically proven, and I've got those studies to share with you, is the chromosol. Tell me a little bit about that ingredient.
So chromosol is a natural oil and it comes from a seed that's grown. You can only get it in Africa. So when we started to formulate it, we started to look for, I guess, almost a skincare approach. Key ingredients that had active abilities to actually have proven results to improve your hair. And so that's where chromosol came into the mix of trying to find ingredients that would go into the treatment products in particular.
Right. And
so chromosol, it's really rich oil, but it's light. So it's a weightless oil. So it doesn't weigh your hair down. You can it has more of a dry, and you can see that because it is so light, it penetrates through the cuticle.
Wow.
So here you can see it's 4 different people's hair.
Yep.
And what you can see is if it doesn't have chromosol in the product or once it's been on 30 minutes. But even more so, the longer it's on after 8 hours, the product's remaining in the hair.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's not a matter of wash, condition, and rinse it down the sink. Literally 8 hours later, your hair is still repairing itself from the inside out.
So specifically, we're looking at the chromosol oil in the treatment, detox shampoo, and we're looking at it in the spray, which is fantastic because, of course, when we spray the volumizing mist, it's staying on the hair all day. So we want that. And that is really key, that we're actually working from the inside out.
So it attaches. It's such a small molecule that it's able to actually go in through the outside layer of the hair is obviously the protectant, and then inside the cortex is where work can be done.
Right.
And if you start to fill that out with some product, you start to get much stronger hair.
So this is the study that you guys did, clinically done, leaves the hair 3 times stronger. What's that showing us there?
So it shows you that and this is after one wash, which is what I love so much about it. So after one wash and you've put your conditioner on, your hair's been measured to be 3 times stronger. So that means the elasticity is improved by 3 times. And elasticity is what gives us our hair health. That means we can blow dry it, we can do it versus breaking it. Yeah.
Of course.
So because the hair's made up of so many, of bonds, and once you break them, there's no going back.
Right.
So the more you can work on the inside layer of that hair and keep those bonds strong, and then your elasticity stays in the hair and you get strong, shiny, beautiful hair.
So stronger hair, clinically proven. What about thicker hair, clinically proven?
I love for especially the people that this pack is for, because from your first wash, your hair diameter feels thicker.
Wow.
So when each hair feels a little bit and looks a little bit thicker, you look like you've got thicker hair.
Of course.
And that also helps, I guess, with your hair staying, your style staying longer as well.
Absolutely.
And this is one of my favourite things. I mean, we get so much good feedback from finer hair just saying how much improved their hair is. It actually really, it's one of the things that I love about the brand, is the feedback that you get from people that have tried everything for their fine hair and they just don't get results.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we can all relate to that we've tried multiple, and sometimes you think, okay, I'm just going to try this ridiculously expensive $50 shampoo from the salon because it must be good. And you still get the same results. But remember, what we really want to look for is an ethically produced product that doesn't have the products that we need to avoid, but with key ingredients that are clinically proven to actually improve the hair quality. And that's what this brand is all about. 30 years of not just hair salon experience, but product development experience. And then even to the point where you started developing this product, it wasn't overnight. It took a while, didn't it?
I mean, we were only talking before that the shampoo alone, I think it was about close to 40 prototypes.
Oh my gosh.
And I was told by one of the best chemists in Australia that what I wanted couldn't happen.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm sure it can happen. And so
I would not take no for an answer.
And about 10 times later we got there, and we still joke about it now because I still work with them.
Oh, that's so good. I bet you rub it in a little bit.
Didn't go down very well.
Now, heaps and heaps and heaps of reviews on your website with this product, and I want you to review as well. Once you get this at home, get on there and review. I know that I particularly believe other women. I want to hear from other people that have used products. That's where I get my inspiration from. And there's so many. Where should I start? Sorry. Best ever hair care. I am so impressed with the Volume Boost hair range. Have always had to wash and blow dry my thin, straight bob hair daily to maintain volume and style. But now twice a week is all I need to get the perfect look with fab shine and condition, great service and quick delivery. I love it. Volume Boost shampoo. This is written by Fiona. Here I am again. She's left heaps of reviews, obviously.
Yes,
Fiona. Just leaving an A+ rating for another great product. Volume Boost does exactly that. I'm enjoying having easy care and bouncy hair. Kari wrote, it's perfect. I love the Volume Boost shampoo. It's the best that I've used on my hair. It means it's manageable and does what I want it to do. I also don't have to wash my hair as much. Everybody says it.
Same.
Everybody says the same stuff. And then Susan wrote, just when you thought I couldn't get better, she said, oh my gosh, just when I thought your hair routine could not get any better to improve your hair, think again. Since using the shampoo and conditioner, my hair is always admired for its healthy look. But now, after adding in these extra steps, my hair is envied by all for not only how healthy it is, but the extra shine. I don't have hair envy, I give hair envy, and you will too with this product. That was about the amazing detox. And then of course we've got another one on the detox from Kari. Love using the detox shampoo, really gives the hair a lift, and extra smooth and soft. This is where we start seeing these key ingredients in action. So we've talked about the Crambasol, but the reason that a lot of brands put that silicone in there is to try and manufacture a shine for you. So what do we use instead of silicone if we're wanting to avoid that ingredient?
So we kind of searched high and low when we decided silicone was out of our ingredients criteria. And we managed after a while to find an ingredient which made it possible called Lexfil. And Lexfils are naturally derived from vegetables. So basically they're using all of the vegetables, potatoes in particular, to create an ingredient that is completely natural but feels like it gives that soft feel.
And it gives us that shine that we're seeing.
And the shine, I guess, for the reality of the shine coming from Revelry is not just from the Lexfil, it's because all the other ingredients get to do their job as well.
Well, let's talk about
versus being covered over.
Exactly right, because that was kind of masking it with the silicone, right? Let's talk about the shampoo and conditioner, because this is, I guess, a key step. And this is what I say to anybody out there who is right now not happy with their hair care. You have to wash your hair, right? Okay, so why not make a choice where it's silicone-free, it's sulfate-free, it's fragrance-free. Those things are all, you've got to wash your hair anyway. So why wash your hair with all these really harsh, horrible ingredients? Because when you start amortizing the cost over a year, you're actually going to be spending more money, redoing your color more often, washing your hair more often, cutting your hair more often. All of those things will work out more expensive in the long run. So picking this up today for $74.95 when you're getting the shampoo and conditioner for free. Amazing deal. What sort of cleansers? So if we're not using sulfates and we're not using detergents, what are we using in the shampoo?
So we're using, I guess, a bit of a base of some different ingredients that you would normally use. So we're using hydrolyzed soy. The reason we chose that for this formula is because it also coats each hair shaft, so it makes the hair feel a little bit thicker and gives it a bit more body.
Nice.
We're using walnut extract. Now, walnut extract is particularly good for the colour of your hair. It actually enhances the colour. So they use the shell, grind it down, down and put it in as it becomes a powder that goes into the liquid.
Oh, I love
but that was chosen particularly for that reason, because it makes the colour brighter, makes your colour last longer that you're getting done in the salon, or even your own natural colour.
Yes.
And then the other thing that we use is it's got a slight peppermint to it, which again helps to, and it's a really light fragrance. And that's where the fragrance comes from. It's a natural peppermint oil, which helps to invigorate the scalp, but also helps to give the hair a bit of extra volume as well.
And I love that fragrance in the shower in the morning. It's so invigorating, and uplifting as well. Something that a lot of people have been saying in the reviews and comments is that you definitely are going to wash less often, so you're going to use less product, and also using physically less product. Ollie talked a little bit about recommendation, and I've heard so many hairdressers say this over the time, and you even told me this when we first met, is that most of us only wash once and shampoo. We should really be doing two shampoos, but use a small amount, right?
So less amount. So you'll use pretty much the same amount over the 2 shampoos. So what you want to do is the first shampoo is loosen up any styling product. If you haven't washed it for a while, the natural oils, if you've been to the gym or whatever the case may be, and you won't get much lather. The whole thing that's doing is it's starting to break down anything that's in your hair. So then when you rinse that out, the second shampoo, use the same small amount again and really get a good wash with that. Give your scalp a massage, and that's where you'll get the final clean, which also helps, I guess, with your style to last a little longer as well, because you've really cleaned it really well.
Yes.
And really I think there are ways of washing your hair properly, and one of them is shampooing twice, and also making sure that you really massage your scalp, because shampoo, you're essentially cleaning your scalp.
Yes.
I mean, the reality is it's coming through to the ends and helping, but you are trying to cleanse your scalp so that, it's clean. That's why it feels so fresh. So,
well, Ollie, you'd be able to reiterate that as well in the salon.
Healthy scalp, healthy hair.
There you go. And your hair never feels cleaner than when you've been at a hairdresser, because they really wash your scalp properly, right?
Yes.
What have you done with Reka?
So all I've done is refreshened it up with the volumizing spray. Just dried it into the head and just run a little tongue through it. I haven't really had to do too much, but it will last. That's what I love about this range.
Yep.
And by the way, guys, I haven't even mentioned, this is Australian owned,
know.
Australian made. That's fantastic for a product. That's something that I look at as well. There's no need to import these big products over when we've got fantastic products like this here.
I love supporting Aussie brands because there is a passion behind it. There was a day one where Wendy and Carolyn sat together and said, you know what, we can do better. And with every purchase and with every testimonial and every review, these guys do a little happy dance.
Yeah, you do.
Right? They get excited because you are sharing their vision, and my vision and Sari's vision and Ollie's vision is that we don't have to use rubbish ingredients on our skin, on our body, on our hair anymore. We have choice. We get results. It's not double the price. In fact, in this case, it's so affordable. 30019. Get on the phone now. 132580 is the number to call. You will go straight through to our call centre. If you want to speak to someone and get a bit more info, chat to the guys. They'll be happy to take you through the pack in a bit more detail. The best thing you can do, though, is get it home and try it. If it's your first purchase, you're going to get another 10% off. Another 10% off. And you are going to go into the draw to win that amazing Mercedes. Now, also, if you're shopping with us right now, we have a rewards program, and we are going to double up on your credit points. So you're going to get double credit points when you shop with us at the moment. So the deal is hot. Just $79.95. You do get your money back guarantee, so I want you to get it home, use it, shampoo your hair, condition your hair, do the detox. If you don't fall in love with it, which I guarantee you will, you will send it back, okay? But I don't think you'll be doing that. You'll be loving the results. You'll be seeing the results. You'll be washing your hair less. Your colour will be lasting longer. I mean, we spend a fortune on our hair at the hairdressing salon. It's $200-300 for a colour and a foil and a cut and a tint and a treatment and all that stuff. And then we walk out and then we use silicons on our hair and we use sulfates on our hair and wonder why after 3 weeks all of our colours faded. We've got breakaway. We've got hair falling on our shoulders. We can't hold a style. We might even be getting itchy. All these things is your scalp saying, please stop using those harsh chemicals on me and use Revelry. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. I speak hair sculpt. If you have these problems, fine, limp hair, this is the range for you. We are talking the volume kit today. If you have hair that's not fine and limp, please stay with us and check out our website and check out our program guide, because we do have another kit that is for thick, coarse hair. Today's show is for volume. It's for fine, limp hair. And this kit gives you everything you need: your shampoo, your conditioner, your detox, and your volumizing mist, which I think I want to talk about a little bit. Because as somebody who has struggled with fine, limp hair, and that's why I keep my hair shorter, because it's easier that way. I've always struggled to find a volumizing product that didn't weigh my hair down.
Yeah.
Right, this is the holy grail, right? You kind of just go one too little bit much, and all of a sudden you have to wash your hair again.
Yeah.
So tell me about the mist.
This one started, hold came second in this. So we kind of started, you were talking before, which is true, about how with volume things you often give up the good ingredients. And so what you would find is a lot of the reason the style doesn't last as the day is because the ends get a bit dry and dehydrated as well. And you've kind of got all the, the silicone in there and the extra product, and then it's just sort of wearing out through the day. So we started at a treatment product, first of all, and we were like, okay, let's create a really light treatment product. And then we started to layer into that a really light hold. And when I say light hold, it holds the hair really well, and it helps with the style lasting, but you can't feel any crunchiness, and you would know that as well.
That's right.
You know how normally you feel that
crunchy.
crunchier sort of hair, and then the next morning you wake up and you think, oh, I should probably wash it again, because it's sort of, and it sticks together. So it was the challenge to get just enough hold to make the style last, but also be conditioning the hair at the same time.
Because we're talking about those ingredients we've already touched on, right? The Crambasol.
Crambasol. This one's got moringa. It's got some, and that's where the really lovely fresh fragrance comes from as well. So
is
it's
that
natural.
also protecting the hair?
That's protecting the hair from heat. It's also gives the hair volume, but the main thing it does is really nourishing the ends as well. So
well, we might go to Ollie now, because Ollie has been working with Reika, and we've now switched Sue into the seat. Welcome, Sue. Your hair is looking absolutely stunning. Ollie, what are the most important things when it comes to volumizing mist or styling mist for you as a pro?
So again, long lasting, okay, because you might leave the salon looking nice and voluminous, but I do want that to last. Generally, I like it to last all week, if I'm honest. I do have a lot of clients where I blow dry their hair every single week, and it does tend to last. So today we actually washed Sue's hair with the volumizing shampoo, conditioner, and we used the mask on her hair as well, the detoxifying shampoo, which is like a treatment shampoo for the scalp. So it's like a treatment for the scalp effectively. And I loved it. It smells delicious, and I really enjoyed using it. I'm now going to use the volumizing mist just to get a little bit more volume in the hair. And again, like I said earlier, when you are using a volumizing mist, just make sure you don't use too much. I can't stress how important it is not to overuse these products. They are extremely concentrated. A little goes a long, long way.
So if you wanted to, and I tend to do this a little bit with my volumizing mist, is if I get up in the morning and I think I don't really want to wash my hair, but I want to restyle it, you can use the mist just to do a restyle, right?
That's exactly what I'm doing now.
Brilliant.
So
There's
exactly
Sue's before and after. Now that's classic, right, Wendy, on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
It's a little bit frizzy. It looks a little bit dry. It's dull.
Yeah.
Right?
And you can see the ends, they've got a little bit of, because they're dehydrated, and then you've got the flatter top because it's being over shampooed, and so there's natural oils coming through there. There's heavier products that are weighing that down, so you're not maintaining the root lift, but then you've kind of got the dehydration at the end. So it becomes, how do you get a good style at home if they're you're dealing with two completely different problems?
Well, this is it. And I guess it comes back to a process.
Yes.
A product family that has been built to work together to deliver the hair all the ingredients it needs in the right spots.
Yeah.
So when we start with the detox, remember we're cleansing and detoxing that scalp. Then we are cleansing gently the hair as well. But we're in the process adding all those nutrients back. The Crambasol, the Lexaphyl, the Moringa, all of those key ingredients are being added back in at the right point at the right time.
And not weighing it down. And as we saw with the Crambasol, it's continuing to work afterwards. So that's helping with the dehydrated ends. So they're continuing to improve over time, which is why over time of using Revelry, you get better and better results with your hair. And so everything's continuing to work. Give the hydration in the right spots, but not weigh it down. So you can get out of the constant shampooing it to improve it situation.
Which is actually the opposite to what the supermarket brands do.
That's
because,
right, you know,
because quite often you have to kind of switch out your supermarket brands because the build-up gets too much, right? That's a bad thing.
Yes.
Right? It's not good for your hair. It's not a great product to be putting on your hair. So just switch it out. It's such an easy thing to do. It's not sticky, and I wanted to point this out for those of you who do have fine hair who like to do, because I do my hair straight quite often.
Yep.
And so what you don't want with a straight bob or something that you kind of want a natural movement, like with your hair, you want a bit of movement. You don't want sticky.
No, you don't. And I mean that you definitely, that's I guess the beauty of the products being light but conditioning at the same time. And that I think for fine hair in particular has been why this has been so popular. I mean the shampoo and conditioner alone is one of our best selling products.
Is that right?
And what I love is that when I used to work in the salon, people would buy product and they'd be like, I'm not going to get it this time because my hair needs a change.
Right.
And that's because, you know, everyone thinks it builds up and I need something different. Whereas here, you can just see people, they do, even if they do have a change, they come back because there is nothing like it. Like I can't say how much, if your hair's fine, limp, lifeless, to try it. Like it will change your hair.
And look, even if you were paying full price for it today, amazing value, $24.50. I mean, you think about it, guys. If you are an organic shopper, a natural shopper like I am, you'll know that you can pay up to double that for a natural product. You don't have to do that today. In fact, you don't even have to pay $24.50 because we're giving you the shampoo and conditioner for free in this pack. It's an exclusive deal to us here at Openshop. And if you want to jump online, you can order it online, openshop.com.au. You can call us or you can tap the app. You are going to save yourself nearly $50. And you can use the Afterpay. So that means that you buy it today, we express free deliver it to you. I don't even think I've mentioned free delivery today, Sari. Free delivery. Do not add anything more onto that $79.95. That is all you're going to pay in total. You've got your Afterpay as well. And what we do encourage you to do is multiple packs, okay, because we can't guarantee we're always going. I mean, it's been a little while. We've had to wait to get the stock in. It's a popular brand, not just here in Australia, but globally. We have stock for you right now, but it may not be here tomorrow, okay? So for $79.95, you get the entire kit. I suggest maybe getting two. You're going to save yourself $50 on both. Free delivery on both. You will, of course, be going into the draw to win that amazing car. And if it is your first purchase, take another 10% off. Use your Afterpay as well if you want to do that today and spread your payments over 4 payments. All right, so if you've just tuned in, Revelry finally is here. It's been a long wait coming. Let's have a little look about and learn a little bit more about the Openshop rewards program.
How would you like double the reward points in September? With our exciting new rewards program, you'll get $20 worth of points for every $100 spent. You'll get double the credit points on every purchase that you make in September. Get rewarded at openshop.com.au.
Oh, it's so good shopping here at Openshop. So many rewards, so many benefits, free delivery. And if you've just tuned in, this is Revelry Hair Care, Australian-made, beautiful natural range of hair care product that is silicone-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free. I mean, it's free. But on top of that, it has key scientifically proven ingredients to give us the best hair we can have. And this pack today, this show is dedicated to those of you who need volume. You have limp, fine hair. You have not much hair. Maybe you have hair fall, and we all have that from time to time. It might be to do with illness, it might be to do with hormones, it might just be to do, sometimes I can going through seasons and I'll have, quite a lot of hair fall. So those are the times where we're going to love our Revelry hair because the key ingredients are helping to plump up the hair shaft. And we're going to look at some of those key ingredients, but the pack that you're getting today gives you everything you need. You don't have to separately purchase the separate components of this pack. You're going to get the Detox, which is a brand new concept in hair care, a pre-treatment shampoo. You're going to get your shampoo and conditioner, which you're literally getting for free because you're saving yourself $49. And you get the volumizing mist, which is also a heat protectant. It's also a treatment as well that you're going to leave in throughout the day. As we go to our next before and after with the beautiful Sue, I just wanted to show for those people who have just tuned in, who are saying, whoa, 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 hold the phone. What did you say about that Detox? I've never heard of that. Wendy, tell me a little bit about this amazing hero product.
So the Detox shampoo is designed to be used as a treatment shampoo. You don't use it every time. In the beginning, use it a few times. It'll help to detox any build-up of product. If you've got a dry scalp, it'll help with that as well. But it's got a blend of amazing ingredients that really help to give you a fresh scalp, relieve any itchiness that you've got from the scalp coming through from the peppermint and the menthol. It's got the cranberry in there, which is improving the hair at the time of washing and as going on. But most importantly, it's got the pink salt and the Hawaiian black lava salt. So they're they're an exfoliant. They're actually helping to move away all of the debris that's in the scalp and the hair. And when I say that, that's things like product. You know, it could be a bit of a dry scalp, it could be a dry shampoo, could be the fact that you haven't just washed your hair for a few days, that kind of thing. So it leaves you a really fresh feel. And there's one thing we didn't mention before is I love this product if I'm going out and I do want big hair. So if I'm going out at night time and I want to have hair, I'll use that because the salt in it gives you really good volume.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'll do 2 washes with that instead of with my other one. And so that gives me, you know, I'm able to get really big curls in it and kind of have my more glamorous hair if I want to. So that's a bit of a secret tip with that one as well.
Would that be to do with the cranberry in there as well? That's plumping
so
up
you've got the
cranberry
cranberry pumping up each hair shaft. You've got the 2 salts that kind of just give that little bit of extra volume. And so when you blow dry it, you're able to get your hair actually quite big. I always, you know, and people are always like, oh, your hair's so, and I'm always like, yes.
Yeah, I've got the product for you.
But this product for me, I guess, is one of the products that really encapsulates the brand.
Yeah.
It's unique. It's what we set out to do, was create things that would give people better hair for long-term results. Not the first time they, you know, not just for a short time, not just for the day, but ongoing. The more they used it, the better their hair would get.
Well, let's face it, hair is so important. You know, we spend so much time and money on it, and it's all about our confidence. If we're having a bad hair day, or you know, or you're just ready to go back to the salon to get your roots done, you know, you're just like, oh, don't look at my roots, don't look at my roots. You know, it's really, it's our confidence. And so to find a product that gives you the results, that gives you the hair that you want, that allows you to style it the way you want, exactly like Ollie's done here with the beautiful Sue. You've used the entire range on Sue today.
We have, yes, the entire range. Can I just say, like, it's just looking absolutely beautiful. I love the shine. Not only has it given volume to the hair, you've also got an amazing shine, and that's very rare you see that with a volumizing spray. So I'm just in love with it at the moment. I'm also going to show you a little trick at home. If you do have finer hair and you have used a volumizing spray, another way just to give you a little bit more body on the top area here is just do a nice little zigzag part. So all I've done here is I've got a nice wide tooth comb. Pop it in at the front and then just do a little zigzag. That way you will create a bit more volume on the top area.
Yes, it did that really well. Can we see a before shot of Sue? I want to see the difference in that volume, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Sue.
That's beautiful.
How, are you
shine.
You're going to be zigzagging now, aren't you?
It's very different.
Yeah, look at that. And look, that is beautiful, manageable hair. And remember, the whole idea with Revelry is that you don't have to go through that whole process every day. You do it once or twice a week.
And the thing is, it takes us a while to blow dry our hair at home. I mean, my hair takes me probably, it's a bit less time, but it takes a solid 20, 25 minutes. And so if I don't have to do that every day or every second day, I'm very happy.
Happy days.
It's an hour or 2 back in the week.
And also, I guess, Ollie, too, because you're a hairstylist, and you know how important it is to maintain, especially a blunt bob cut like Sue has.
Yes.
You know, if you're not looking after your hair, if you're using rubbish product, that hair at the end just frays, breaks, you lose the cut,
You
right?
definitely do, 100%, yeah. I mean, I just can't stress how important it is to use a professional product at home. And again, I'm just amazed on the price of this as well, because it's a professional range. Like, this is good enough to use in the salon every single day, you know? Like, you've got an amazing shine, you've got great volume. It ticks all the boxes in my eyes.
And, you know, we talk about the value there. $80. You could easily drop that on one product.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that that kit is going to last you months, because remember, you're not using it as often. The detox shampoo you might use once a week. The shampoo and the conditioner you're going to use maybe 2-3 times a week max. And the mist you're going to give yourself, as Ollie said, don't overuse it. It's just you're wasting the product if you use too much. Spritz it over the hair. You can use it on wet or dry hair, and that is going to last you months as well. So for $79.95, let's work out, even if it lasts you 2 months, that's like $40 a month for beautiful hair. You'll be so happy that you've ditched the supermarket product and changed to a brand that is going to work for you, not against you. And not only that, can I just give a shout out to Wendy and her team, because they also consider the environment, because it's all about the ecology, the environment. Even the bottles are specially manufactured.
Yeah, so we make sure all of our packaging can be recycled, and we'll use less packaging as well. So for example, the treatments could come in a box, we choose not to, and we use a lot of different, and I guess the ingredients alone have such a better impact on the environment.
Yes.
Our waterways are full of detergents and ingredients that we rinse down the sink, and there's lots of imagery that shows that, and it just kind of builds in the ecological system to, and in the drains and things as well. So for us, the ingredients alone make such a good impact on the environment, and it's something that I think we all have to take into consideration. And as brands, I think, for us, trying to minimise our footprint is really important to us.
Well, it really is important that that a lot of products do have the silicons in there, and they also have the microbeads. All of that is plastic, and we hear about that word now, microplastic. We don't actually see it, but it's in the waters, and it's going into our animals, the fish and so on. So we want to avoid that, and Revelry are absolutely on the forefront when it comes to that. So not only are they looking after us and our hair and our body, because remember, we rinse the shampoo off over our body. So if we're using harsh chemicals and heavy fragrances and silicons and sulfates, that's why you've got itchy, dry skin on your body as well. It might not be what you're actually rubbing on your body creams, it might actually be what's rinsing over your body.
And the statistic is that it takes 26 seconds only for most ingredients to be absorbed into your bloodstream.
26 seconds.
So when you rinse a cocktail over your hair and down your body, it doesn't make the floor by then. So you are literally putting it all over you. And you need to think, I think sometimes hair care is the last thing that people think about making a more natural choice, mainly because it can be harder to find the right product. But when you think about your scalp and how many nerves, I think about 1,000 nerve endings in the end of your scalp.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's so much going on.
That's why head massage is so good.
That's right. That's why everyone loves it. Yeah, it's true. So sometimes it's that whole thing of maybe it's the first place you should start for less toxic ingredients as well.
Absolutely, I'm all for that. And when you start using that detox shampoo, oh my goodness, it is so luxurious. In fact, you're probably going to be spending a little bit more time in the shower. You might want to switch the water off while you're actually doing the massage, because it's so invigorating. It's uplifting, and you can still feel it kind of after you've rinsed off, because all those lovely natural
It's a really good way to
ingredients.
start the day if you wash your hair in the morning, because it gives you that uplift and feels good. If ever I've had a really bad day, the first thing I do is go home and wash my hair. And I'm like, all right, I'll detox shampoo today.
That's right. Oh, how good is that? Remember, you don't have to choose which one you're buying today. You get everything in the kit, the whole lot. You get the detox shampoo, you get the shampoo and conditioner, which is what you're going to use on those other days, okay? In fact, let me show you some of those before and afters just using this kit. So if you have fine hair, if you have hair that you want more volume on, if you have flyaway hair, if you have dry, brittle hair, this is going to be a great kit for you. Now, for those of you who have more of a thick hair and you need a bit of a rehab, over-processed maybe, you know who you are, we've got another show for you. So please check our program guides or jump onto our website and search for the Revelry collection called Rehab. That's for you. Today we're talking about volume. We're talking about giving our hair back that beautiful volume and not stripping it with sulfates, not coating it with silicons. Silicon-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and extra. And not to mention that, but also you'd be surprised to know how many shampoo brands put in dyes, which are for no other reason to make the product look pretty when it comes out of in your hand. waste of time, no good for your hair, no good for your body.
Yeah.
No synthetic dyes, no synthetic fragrance.
Plus, the natural ingredients provide it for you. I mean, you can see in our product the natural colour variation or the slight yellows and things. That's all coming from the natural ingredients.
Oh,
or
I
in this
love
case,
this.
the
blue
combination of ingredients from the black salt, the pink salt together. Like, it makes really beautiful product.
You know what? I would have bought this entire kit just for this.
Detox, yeah, agreed.
Detox. All of us said the same thing, right, when we first used it. It's not $80 just for the detox. It's for the whole kit. It's going to last you a long time. Please do try to, as Ollie said, push yourself through that first week. You may feel like you have to wash your hair more often that first week. Just get your oils balancing.
It's habit as well, as you get into the habit of the
yes.
feeling of every morning that's how you wake up, or, you know, whatever the case may be. What I will say is, you know, shower cap does help with that as well.
Yes, exactly right. So get onto this. We will ship it to you express free delivery. Use our 30-day money-back guarantee, so you get to trial it. And if it is your first purchase, 10% off that already reduced price of $79.95, which is indeed exclusive to us here at Openshop. So here's my word of warning. Buy multiple packs, because I can't guarantee that this stock's going to last very long at all, considering that it was already selling before the moment that we put that stock into our system. I want to say a big thank you to Ollie. What an amazing show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm doing a zigzag, man. I'm zigzagging. Thank you to our models. Raker and C, thank you so much. And Wendy, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
I can't wait to see you. We're going to be seeing another show from you shortly. Thank you so much for joining us here at Open Shop. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.